Now see this problem. Shikhar and Rohit were partners. Their old profit sharing ratio is given 7:3. On 1st April 13, they admitted Kavi into partnership for 1/4 share, and Kavi is bringing rupees 4,30,000 as capital and 25,000 as his share of goodwill. Balance sheet is given and other adjustments are given. The value of land and building will be appreciated by 20%. Value of machinery will be depreciated by 10%. And there is liability of workmen compensation fund at rupees 50,000. See in the balance sheet, workmen compensation fund is given rupees 1 lakh, and in the adjustment they told us that liability will be rupees 50,000 in future. So while solving the problem, we have to transfer remaining 50,000 from workmen compensation fund to partners capital account in their old ratio. In the last adjustment, they told us to adjust the capitals on the basis of Kavi's capital. So for adjusting capitals in new profit sharing ratio, first we have to calculate new profit sharing ratio, and then we'll make adjustment taking Kavi's capital as a base. So let us start now. Now we will calculate new profit sharing ratio in this problem. There are two partners, Shikhar and Rohit, and their old ratio is given 7:3. It means 7/10 and 3/10. Share given to the new partner Kavi is 1/4. So first we have to calculate remaining profit. Remaining profit is equal to 1 minus given to new partner, because we have assumed profit of the firm is 1. So 1 minus 1/4 given to new partner, the answer will be 3/4. So remaining profit will be 3/4. Now the second formula, as we know, new ratio is equal to remaining profit into old ratio. First for Shikhar, his remaining profit is 3/4 into his old ratio is 7/10. So 7 3s are 21 and 10 4s are 40. 11/40. Then in case of Rohit, remaining profit 3/4 into old ratio 3/10. So 3 3s are 9 upon 10 4s are 40. Now new ratio of three partners, 11/40 of Shikhar, 9/40 of Rohit, and 1/4 of Kavi, that is the third partner. So we will make the denominator 40. To make the denominator 40, we have to multiply by 10. So we will multiply by 10. So the answer will be 10/40. So ratio is 11/40 is to 9/40 is to 10/40. That is 21/40 is to 9/40 is to 10/40. That is 21 is to 9 is to 10. So new profit sharing ratio between the three partners is 21 is to 9 is to 10. Now we will see calculation of capitals. Capital brought in by Kavi, the new partner, rupees 4,30,000 for his 1/4 share. Means he is getting 1/4 share. For that share he is bringing rupees 4,30,000 into the business as capital. Therefore total capital of the firm will be 4,30,000 into 4 is equal to 17,20,000. Okay. The new ratio we have calculated 21 is to 9 is to 10. So we will calculate Shikhar's capital. Shikhar's capital will be 17,20,000 into 21/40, that will be 9,03,000. Rohit's capital will be 17,20,000 into 9/40 is equal to 3,87,000, and Kavi's capital is given 4,30,000. So their capitals will be 9,03,000, 3,87,000 and 4,30,000. 4,30,000. These are the adjusted capitals which we have to show in the capital account. Okay. There is a other method. The ratio is 21:9:10. Third partner is getting 10 in new profit share. So for 10 he is bringing 4,30,000, means value of one share will be 43,000. 4,30,000 divided by 10. Value of one share is 43,000. So he is bringing for 10 shares 43,000 into 10, that is 4,30,000. So second partner's share should be 43,000 into 9, that is 3,87,000, and first partner 43,000 into 21, 9,03,000. These are their adjusted capitals in the firm. Let us start. They told us to prepare revaluation account, partners capital account and balance sheet of the reconstituted firm. I have also prepared cash account for better understanding. Now I have made the posting already balance sheet items. Let us discuss them. See the liability side. Capitals are given. I have transferred these capitals in credit side of capital account. Then the general reserve given in the liability side is rupees 1 lakh. It should be transferred to the credit side of capital account and distributed between the old partners in old ratio. Their old ratio is 7:3. So 70,000 and 30,000. Now the workman compensation reserve means fund. See the problem. Workman compensation fund is given rupees 1 lakh in the problem. So, and there is an adjustment. They told us that the liability of workman compensation fund was determined at rupees 50,000. Means they have fund of rupees 1 lakh, but there is a claim of rupees 50,000 only. So we have to transfer this claim in liability side. So claim of workmen compensation fund rupees 50,000. So there is remaining 50,000 amount in their workmen compensation reserve or fund. We have to transfer that remaining amount in credit side of capital account and distribute between the partners in their old profit sharing ratio. Okay. Then the creditors, I have transferred creditors in liability side outer column directly as there is no adjustment. And then asset side, land and building and machinery amount we will write in inner column, that is 3,50,000 and 4,50,000. 3,50,000 and 4,50,000. Debtors given in the balance sheet 2,20,000, less provision 20,000, outer column amount will be 2 lakhs. There will not be any change because there is no adjustment on debtors in this problem. And stock, as there is no adjustment, amount will be in outer column 3,50,000. Okay. Now we will start solving the adjustments. See the first adjustment. The value of land and building will be appreciated by 20%. So add appreciation. %% of 3,50,000 will be 70,000 and the total will be 4,20,000 in outer column. Appreciation in asset is profit of the firm. So buy land and building 70,000. Now the next adjustment. The value of machinery will be depreciated by 10%. So we will deduct the depreciation from machinery, less depreciation, 10%, that is 45,000, and the answer will be 4,05,000 in outer column. Depreciation in asset is our loss, so to machinery 45,000. Now next adjustment. Next adjustment is of workmen compensation fund. We have already solved this adjustment. As the workmen compensation claim is rupees 50,000, we have transferred the claim in liability side of balance sheet and remaining amount in the workmen compensation fund, that is 50,000, we have distributed it between the old partners. Okay. Next, the capitals of Shikhar and Rohit will be adjusted on the basis of Kavi's capital. They told us to make the adjustment of capitals. First we have to tally revaluation account. So now we will tally revaluation account. Credit total is 70,000 and debit total is 45,000. So 70,000 we will write as total of the account. We will deduct 45,000 from 70,000. It will be 25,000. Balance will be 25,000, which will be transferred to partners capital account. So to partners capital account, Shikhar and Rohit. The balance will be distributed between the old partners in their old ratio. Their old ratio is 7:3. So distribution will be 17,500 and 7,500. Let us make the second posting. Credit side of capital account, by revaluation account, 17,500 and 7,500 and dash in last column. In this problem, they told us about capital of the new partner. They told us that Kavi is bringing rupees 4,30,000 as his capital and 25,000 as his share of goodwill premium. First, we will make entry of capital. So, to Kavi's capital account, 4,30,000. Second posting, by cash account, 4,30,000 in Kavi's column. Now we will make adjustment of goodwill. They told us that he brought goodwill rupees 25,000 for his share. So first entry will be in cash account, to goodwill account, $25,000, and now we will transfer this goodwill to credit side of partners by goodwill. In their sacrifice ratio, in this problem their sacrifice ratio is 7:3. As new ratio is not given in the problem, their sacrifice ratio will be their old ratios, that is 7:3. So we will distribute the goodwill in that ratio. It will be 17,500 and 7,500. There is no adjustment of withdrawal of goodwill. So we have finished all the adjustment. Now we will tally capital account. First, the partner Shikhar make total of credit side of Shikhar's capital account. There is no amount in debit side. Shikhar's credit side total will be 9,40,000. So 9,40,000. Rohit's total we will make 4,10,000. 4,10,000. Kavi's total 4,30,000. 4,30,000. And now we have to make the balancing. Before that, they told us to adjust the capital account, and we have already calculated the adjusted capitals. So we will write down here two balance carried down. Adjusted capitals were 9,03,000. Second partners 3,87,000. And third partner's capital will be obviously 4,30,000. There will not be any change in his capital. So they told us to adjust the capital. It means their future capitals should be 9,03,000, 3,87,000 and 4,30,000. In case of third partner, that is new partner, there will not be any other transactions because both sides totals are same. Now we will calculate the balance of Shikhar. Credit total is 9,40,000 and as there is no other amount, debit total will be considered as 9,03,000. So the difference will be 37,000. 37,000. Now in case of second partner, credit total is 4,10,000. We will deduct debit total 3,87,000 from that and it will be 23,000. And now we will give the heading to cash account, as they told us in the last adjustment that actual cash to be brought in or to be paid off as the case may be. Means they told us to make the adjustment with the help of cash. The meaning of this transaction is they told us to adjust the capital 9,03,000 and 3,87,000. Credit total of Shikhar is 9,40,000, means his capital is more in the business, so he is withdrawing rupees 37,000, and similarly Rohit is withdrawing rupees 23,000 from the business to make the capitals 9,03,000 and 3,87,000. Okay, we will make the second posting of this entry. Credit side of cash account by Shikhar's capital account. Shikhar is withdrawing 37,000 as is total capital is more in the business. By Rohit's capital account, he is withdrawing 23,000 from the business. Okay. Now we will write down these balances as capital balances. They are new capitals of the partners. These are new capitals of the partners: Shikhar, Rohit and Kavi. Shikhar's amount is 9,03,000. Rohit's amount is 3,87,000 and Kavi's amount is 4,30,000. Now we will tally cash account and transfer the balance in asset side. Total of cash account is 6,05,000. We will deduct credit side total, which is rupees 60,000 from that. Then we will get balance 5,45,000. So by balance carried down 5,45,000. We will transfer this balance in asset side. 5,45,000. And now we will tally the balance sheet. Make total of liability side and total of asset side, which will be 19,20,000. 19,20,000. Okay, we can pass journal entries also of this problem, so you can pass the entries accordingly.